Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing a 50 facts for YouTube video, and I'm just going to jump right into it so that it's not a 20-minute long video. Without further ado, let's just get started. So, number one, I have stage fright. Now, this has been since I can remember, since I was really little. I would my hands would shake, my voice would quiver, I would literally get loss of breath, everything. I don't know how musicians or actors, actresses, I don't know how they get on stage and just do their thing, because I literally would faint. My favorite animals are elephants, snakes, and dogs. Yes, 3 very different animals, but I love all types of elephants, African, Asian elephants, all kinds of elephants. And I generally like ball pythons because I've owned 4 of those. I love boas because I've owned those. And the only venomous snake that I really like is a gaboon viper because I think it's badass. And for dogs, I think my favorite type of dogs are really big dogs, like pits, rotties, shepherds, huskies, those types of dogs. But you know what? I love all animals, but those are just some of my favorites. Number 3. I have been into makeup ever since I was a toddler. That is true. And in fact, when I was younger, I used to ask for blipstick when I was in the drugstore with my mother. Yes, lipstick, but I used to call it blipstick. And that was actually a very fond memory from my childhood. And I started having eyesight problems since I was 16 years old. And I am only 5 feet tall, 0 inches. Yes, I'm a little shorty. My favorite hobbies include drawing sketches and working with colors, reading educational books like medical books, shopping and interior decorating, and basic designing. And also, I've worked many jobs, so I have experience working multiple fields, such as caring for animals, nannying, customer service, marketing, being self-employed for cleaning, and I don't know, the list goes on and on and on. And I used to play a lot of musical instruments when I was younger, so I took lessons on every single one of them. And those include the clarinet, the violin, the piano, acoustic guitar, singing, and last but most favorite, the drums. Yes, I used to play the drums, and I miss it so much. Quick disclaimer, I was not any type of a good, but to the point where it was fun. So we'll just to put that out there. And I was also very athletically involved when I was younger. So I played soccer, tap, ballet, volleyball, cheerleading, gymnastics, and which gymnastics was my favorite. I used to love that. I was always very flexible. So I am a very good swimmer. Before I was even born, my mother was a lifeguard, so pretty much right away, I learned how to swim, and hence why I want to get into surfing, because not only do I love the ocean, but I'm really good at swimming, and I really think it would be just such a good fit. And my first dream career, when I was a little kid, you know how little kids always say, I want to be a fireman, or I want to be a cop, or I want to do something, I always wanted to be a figure skater. In fact, my idol was Tara Lipinski. She was my idol growing up. When I was 10 years old, I always thought my first car was going to be a Cadillac Escalade. My first car was a white 95 Ford Contour, followed by a 99 Saab 9.3, then a 2003 Toyota Camry, and lastly a 2009 Dodge Caliber. I have driven other cars, but those were the cars that were mine in my name. And also, my hair, you could probably tell by my roots, is naturally a light brown, dirty blonde. I don't know. I don't really know how to describe the color, but it's shit, so there you go. I have been coloring my hair since I was 13, maybe 14. I don't know, I've dyed it every single color. I don't even know. I would be here all day if I had to list every single color that I've dyed my hair. I have only traveled on the East Coast of America. A little ways into the Midwest, but mostly just the East Coast. And and I've been to Nova Scotia by cruise. I was in like the 4th grade or something like that. And I plan on traveling to New Zealand and Australia. There's just something about those places that just seems so amazing. I really want to go. And I do not like, now, quick disclaimer on this next fact. If anything about politics or anything like that ruffle your feathers, I'm sorry, I'm not going to get into details, but all I'm going to say for this next fact is that I do not like politics or talking about politics. I don't know, it's just something that kind of gives me anxiety and stuff like that. I don't know, for some reason I just, I don't know, I can't, I don't know, whatever. And my favorite kind of movies are horror, even though they give me nightmares. I know, so funny. But I have been watching horror movies since I was a kid, and I love them so much. I laugh at them even, but yeah, I wake up in sweats. I really don't know. I don't know what the deal with that is. Anyways, followed by comedies. My all-time favorite movie, I would have to say, is Tommy Boy. And, I mean, you can never go wrong with Chris Farley, hence my favorite comedian, Chris Farley. I mean, he's just the funniest guy on earth. Oh, rest in peace. And my favorite candy is Twizzlers Original, Twizzlers Pull and Peel Watermelon, Jolly Rancher Lollipops, and Holiday Reese's. Not the original Reese's cups, but like the holiday ones. You know, the ones that are shaped like Easter bunnies, Christmas trees, or Valentine's Day hearts. You know, those types. Those are the best. Which brings me to the next one. I am a huge chocoholic. Like, I could eat chocolate all day. I am like extremely like, especially around that time of the month. Oh yeah, I love to get chocolate wasted. My favorite wine is, or of that category, champagne, whatever, is rosé. And my favorite comfort food would have to be chilies and peppers, and not to mention brownies. Gotta put chocolate in there somewhere. And I almost signed up for the army when I was 17. I absolutely love Disney films. If I could build a fort and hide away from the world for one day, I totally would. My favorite Disney princess is Cinderella. My favorite Disney villain is Maleficent. An odd kind of different fact, I am really into spiritual kind of things. So like crystals, mediumship, chakras, healings, etc. I love marine life, salt life, whatever. I am all about that ocean life. I love to cook, even though I think I'm terrible at it. Some things I know I have down pat, but I think I'm more of a baker, to be honest with you. I absolutely love cleaning and doing dishes. I know that sounds pretty weird, odd, gross, disgusting, whatever, but I find it to be kind of therapeutic, and my mind kind of shuts off while I do it, so I don't know, kind of just takes me away from everything. I used to horseback ride when I was younger. My favorite memory from when I was a child was when me and my best friend Heather used to go down the stairs riding on Rubbermaid bins and like the lids and blankets and all that kind of stuff. You know, having a makeshift slip and slide using like tarp, blow up air mattress, dish soap, and a hose. Good times. Good times. My personality is a bit weird, I think. I don't know, like I'm quite shy and reserved at first, and I can still kind of stay that way, but yeah, I feel like I definitely warm up. I definitely don't like to think of how I was in high school, because I like to think of myself as I was a little bit of a menace in high school. I know some fellow schoolmates might disagree, considering there was definitely worse out there. Although I love animals, I despise mice and like rodents, rats, and things like that. Same thing for bugs and insects. I don't mind spiders so much, but anything else that's creepy crawly like millipedes, centipedes, mealworms, and especially mealworms. No, I can't do that. Like anything like crittery or anything like that, like I can't do that. But yeah, I love snakes, which is like the most common terrified animal, like that people are, you know, terrified of. But yeah, I can't do insects, and before I faint talking about it, just kidding. My favorite kind of music is definitely country, but I love rock and roll, a little bit of metal, a little bit of, I don't know, I'm just diverse. I love a little bit of everything, to be honest with you. I would have to say that my all-time favorite song is by Alison Krauss, and it's called Other Gravity. Bands and artists that I love is Luke Bryan, Rascal Flatts, Jason Aldean, switch it up a little bit, Pantera, Rush, Nine Inch Nails, switch it up, Stevie Ray Vaughan, and the list just goes on and on and on. Like I said, I love a little bit of everything. And I have been to a total of 3 concerts. 2 Dave Matthews Band and 1 Nine Inch Nails. All really good shows, and wish I could go to more. My most favorite place that I've ever been to, that I've traveled to, would be Boone, North Carolina. I am a minimalist. I do not like to have a lot of things. I feel like it just kind of gives me anxiety because, you know, I'm a neat freak and I like to keep things organized, and when I have too many things, I feel like that's just more to do, and it just kind of drives me crazy. So I feel like by being a minimalist, I get to keep everything in tip-top shape. So I do suffer from anxiety, depression, and dyspnea, which is quite common. Just got inspired to follow and create my YouTube channel by fellow very popular YouTubers that just really inspired me to just really taught me how to love myself, be myself, and, you know, if it wasn't for YouTube, like, it has just done so much for me. So just a shout out to Shan XO and Lauren Curtis. I love those girls, and they're my favorite YouTubers, and they are a complete inspiration to my life, and they have really become my idol in a way. Yes, so thank you, girls. And I created my channel to give the same inspiration that I received, and it has taught me so much that I hope that I can pay forward. So I just want to be myself, I want to be genuine, honest, and I just want to share what I do, share what I love with you all, and I hope that you all just love my channel. And I absolutely love the 50 Shades trilogy, if the trilogy is what you would call it, but yes, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And I absolutely appreciate and adore the 70s era. I don't know why I wasn't born then to experience that, but man, I feel like my soul was there. I feel like I should have been born there. Anyways, that completes today's video for my 50 facts about me. Thank you for watching, and until next time, bye.